In our news in the UK, this story, it occurred on 30th of December 2023. It occurred at King's Cross, St Pancras in the city of London, UK. Eurostar mayhem. With New Year adventures to Disneyland Paris. Children cry as tunnel flooding from rain disrupts the journey of hundreds of people, leaving them stranded at St Pancras. It is reported that thousands of Brits wishing to see in the new year with travel plans to Disneyland Paris has been halted amid their journey due to cancellations of trains. Eurostar has put all services on hold due to severe flooding in tunnels beneath the River Thames. It is reported by Eurostar that 20 services from London to Europe have been cancelled after Ebbsfleet International in Kent filled with water. Disruptions will be ongoing until the end of today. Angry customers are saying no one informed them of the disruptions before arriving at the stations. A tweet from a customer to Eurostar read, "Thank you for ruining my Christmas." You can find this story in the Mail Online News. In our next news, the nastiest place to live in the UK. Families run to save themselves from shipping container estates ruled by gangs and prostitutes. Dubbed as the third world cesspit, families fear their children will be unalive. Many families from Meath Court Estate have been left traumatized and trying to escape a slum housing estate created out of rusty shipping containers. They have dubbed it a third world cesspit, as well as the nastiest place to live in the UK. Residents say it's a hellhole in Acton, the West London estate. The issues they face include a lot of drug dealing and taking, SAs, violence, prostitution, attempted loss of life. Families have been informed they would be rehoused months ago and still waiting. Many people say they live in fear of being unalived before they are rehoused. Although residents have been told it may take months to rehouse them, locals are living in fear of getting unalived while they wait for a new home. Residents told the news, "I fear I will lose my life here. This is the worst place to live in the UK. It's like being in a third world country. I am scared I will be unalived or my children will be unalived here." The neighbouring borough to Acton is Ealing. Conditions on a similar estate in Ealing shows where tenants were so stressed they wanted to unalive themselves. The name of the estate was Marston Court, and Ealing Council said it will close down the estate due to it not being fit for purpose. This will mean that residents of Meath Court in Acton may have to wait a little bit longer to be moved. Residents say every hour of every day pimps operate here. Police have made arrests including one drug dealer renamed by locals as the Pablo Escobar of Acton, who allegedly has organised criminal links across the country, and he had also been openly dealing white powder in the estate. Security guards who was placed in the area to tackle the crime issue are bullied and work under the fear of getting attacked. It is reported that residents of Hope Garden, a packed estate housing hundreds of residents, fear being unalived. The majority of residents are vulnerable domestic abuse victims or people who have suffered homelessness or hardships. There are 60 shipping container homes which are overcrowded with as many as 8 living in one, even though there are only 2 rooms. As many as 3 children are living in one bedroom measuring 2 meters wide by 5 meters long. It was planned for the site to be closed down by December, but residents have now been told it will not be fully closed until June. In our next news, tragedy on Christmas Day. This incident occurred on December 25th at 8:15. It occurred at Wallerton Road, Nottingham, UK. A man of 23 years old and a 17-year-old boy have been charged for the loss of life of a 29-year-old father of 2 on Christmas Day. This incident occurred on the 25th of December at 8:15 p.m. It occurred on Wallerton Road in Nottingham, England, UK. A father of 2 was unalived on Christmas Day. The family paid tributes to a man whom they said could light up the room with his smile, as well as being a kind and caring man. Mr. Reese Connor, 29, was rushed to the hospital suffering from a single ab wound, where he was later pronounced dead. Keaton Adam Morgan, a resident of Southwold Drive, Wallerton, alongside a 17-year-old boy, has been charged with his loss of life. Now we bring you other news from the Diaspora. 4 people have lost their lives in a home invasion in St. Catherine, Jamaica. This incident, it occurred in Crawle, in the Riversdale community of St. Catherine. It occurred at 2:10 a.m. Tuesday morning. The residents of this community heard a loud explosion shortly after 2 a.m. which led them to call the police. When the police arrived and made their checks, they found 4 bodies, 1 male and 3 females who were deceased. They have so far identified a mother and a daughter amongst the deceased. It is also reported that children were present in the house at the time of the incident but were not affected by the disturbance. The children are now in police custody while the police trace relatives who will take custody of them. This family lost a male member last Friday and was already in mourning when this tragedy occurred. It is reported that the deceased mother, who is also his spouse, only returned to the island yesterday only to lose her life today. The police have now made public the 4 victims unalived by gunmen in Riversdale, Bogwalk in the parish of St. Catherine. The deceased are Kerry-Ann Higgins McGrath, 45 years of age. Kerry-Ann, she was a farmer from Crawle district. Also, Dorothy Higgins, as well as Diane Nicola Johnson, 38 years of age, a helper from Tom's Hope in Fellowship, Portland, and also a man only known as Kevin. Now on to happier news. The greatest musical show on earth is in Jamaica. Sting 2023. Among many talented artists to grace the stage Sting 2023 and blaze fire with their musical hits includes, for the ladies, D'Angel. D'Angel, a charismatic performer, turned up the levels to kickstart the Star Time segment of Sting 2023. D'Angel showed off her outfit to the crowd while performing some of her popular hits. She also let the crowd know that she locked the 2 icons in dancehall, Beanie and Bounty, and was not shy how she did it. D'Angel told the crowd that she is in a league of her own, which the crowd seemed to agree. Another artist who stood out for me was the one like Turbulence. Turbulence mashed up Sting 2023. The artist known as Turbulence, real name Sheldon Campbell, has taken Sting 2023 by storm. He captivated the attention of everyone in attendance with hits after hits after hits of dancehall music with his excellent DJing talent. Red, gold and green flags waved by his entourage while he blasted out many of his acclaimed songs to the excitement of the audience. Live on Vibes TV. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.